Your weekend?
Pretty good. I mean, I just rested.
Hey.
Watched a lot of Netflix. So.
That's a good weekend.
I went to work on Friday and I was like, halfway through the day, I'm like, I am not feeling this.
Yeah.
So.
Did you head home early?
So I went home at lunch and like slept and just slept and yeah, I woke up yesterday morning and I was like feeling a lot better. And I was like, oh, like, okay, I'm good, you know, and then like about 1 o'clock, I'm like, maybe I wasn't quite good.
Yeah, that was all my energy spent.
Yeah. Chill in the afternoon, so.
Well, that kind of afternoon too, so. We didn't get quite the snow I thought we would, but I feel like I've been saying that all winter. The thing didn't happen quite like it said. Sounded like it was going to be much more exciting.
Well, they only predicted like 2 inches, so.
I saw 1 to 4, but the fact
really?
that it was like, even on the way to our run yesterday morning, the street sign was like, winter weather advisory 10 to 1, and that's when like nothing happened. And so, all the exciting things happened after 1 o'clock, actually.
Yeah, I mean, there are some definite slick spots in the roads, you know, on the side roads and stuff like that, so.
Yeah. Morning, Ben.
Morning.
I had my trek to my car this morning. Because of the water stuff that they're working on, water's been running along the curb, and so it's not that cold, or at least it wasn't. So just like the top layer of the lake was frozen, so I did that sort of like step in and sort of like 1 foot was in, 1 leg slipped a little bit. It was a little bit frightening this morning. But yeah, the water stuff they've been doing in front of our house has made everything that's going on with the weather just a little bit more
So they're still
exciting.
your street. It's been like.
May? The letter that I got from them was, I thought it was a typo, but they must be accurate. They said that it was going to go until fall of 2019. So they're taking out the wooden pipes, and as they put in the new pipes, they have to release the pressure. So there's a bunch of like openings with tubes for releasing pressure. And just water gushes constantly, and
So they're actually replacing pipes that are lining, like in some areas they just lining with the liner or whatever. So.
Yeah, and we're getting a new water connector. So they like changed where our water thing is, and so they
to your house.
Yeah, to our house. So today, they actually said today might be the day when they connect the little guy that's in the sidewalk, the new one that's in the sidewalk, up to our house.
So that's the part that has the shut-off valve and all that kind of stuff?
I don't see it. I guess I don't know what a water shut-off valve is gonna look like. I mean, it just looks like any other, it's a little thing with the cap and there's.
Yes, okay, yeah, that's like in tree lawn or, okay, yeah. That's how you would shut the water off to your house if you needed to shut off. There should be a little valve down.
Oh, I see.
Not a little valve, but a valve down there. Because
I guess heretofore, it had been right behind our house, which is why we haven't been able to put a deck or anything on the back of our house, because that's like right in the middle.
The
shut off.
Shut off.
Came
from the alley.
We don't have an alley.
Our alley. Okay.
It's just behind our house, yeah. And so now.
So how would it come into from?
I have no idea.
But you're on the corner, right? So
yeah, so it must be coming from the dairy then. Yeah, the whole thing's very convoluted, which is part of why it's been taking so long for them, is that they've been working on old maps.
You probably don't remember anything.
Yeah, so they thought that everything was in a certain spot, dug there, didn't find it, and then we had to redig. So that's what's going on also around the old studio is there's still, poor Elizabeth. I told her though, fair warning, but anyway.
I thought that they had done some work on our key on the surface. Did they?
No.
No?
Well, what they put down was, like concrete, so that it's completely temporary. So they're gonna go in and like, they'll repave the whole thing.
Yeah, I thought it recently though. I thought and maybe it was just,
They did filler work too. They filled in potholes.
okay, because I'm like, man, it seems a little smoother than acid, so. So
That's
maybe.
because your expectations are very low right now.
Right, yeah, because I was like, oh, this doesn't seem as like, my head's on.
I didn't lose my spleen this time. Yeah, no, all they did was fill in potholes. So I'm hoping, I haven't gotten confirmation, but I'm hoping that eventually they're going to actually repave the streets.
Oh, they have to.
Yeah, it's terrible. So that's the big excitement. So we'll have guys in our basement this morning, or today anyway, being a new inlet thing.
Oh, yeah, because it's coming in from a different part of the house that has, drill a hole in the foundation?
Yeah. Yeah, and it's right there, like, it's gonna go along the house next to the gas line, and then in, and right where it's coming in is, it's ground level. And so it's going right into our basement where our dryer is, and.
So a couple of years ago, they moved the gas line because it came in from the alley for our house, and they moved the gas line out to the tree lawn and like ran a line up alongside the house and put a new. But they didn't go in through the cinder block wall or anything like that. They came in right above it, and but the old gas line, I have this like pipe. It's like sticking out into my, like a foot into my basement. That's just like this, like, because they left the elbow and all that kind of stuff. And it's capped and everything, but I'm like, what am I supposed to do with that?
Thanks, guys.
Yeah. So I like called them and they're like, well, that's your responsibility. I'm like, yeah, I know that's my responsibility, but can I just saw it off?
Right.
Or will I get like gas coming,
Right.
whatever coming in through, well, it's your responsibility. It was like one of those conversations. It was like, whatever. So I just hang a hat on it and stuff. I guess. I haven't really figured out what I'm going to do with it. Because I don't want to just cut it off.
Yeah.
And then like, who knows what will come dripping back into my basement.
Right.
Yeah.
It is an interesting, we had when we had a new gas line run in our house, we had the front of our basement, there's like an old, I don't know, dark room thing. We were gonna actually make a dark room out of it. So it's in the front and it would lead underneath the porch.
Oh, okay.
There's a little wooden door and all that stuff. The gas line went out and up, and now we can't open that door. And so cutting the door down so that you can open it kills it being a dark room or anything that needs dark. So like a root cellar, Like, thanks, guys. When they noticed it, we saw them like leave very quickly. They're like, oh, okay, gotta go, bye. Once they finished and like left. Didn't let us look at it or anything, because they're not gonna do anything about it. Oh, well. First world problems, I guess.
Yes.
Oh, we have running water and we have gas lines.
It's true.
Ben, how you doing? How you feeling?
I am
Oh, wait.
not really.
You're here. It's funny, I was watching you while we were talking and I'm like, he looks like he's meditating, but I'm pretty sure he's sleeping.
Half awake.
It just made me think like, you can't know how well somebody is meditating just by looking at them. So, that's what I try to tell people, like, just because somebody's sitting there, that doesn't mean that they're like, if you're alone. How's your body feeling?
Like it needs more sleep.
Some days you can sleep in, you know. Jerry, how you doing?
Okay, just still a little low energy, I guess.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
Good, all right. Well, let's get some movement into these bodies. Sit in your easy seat. Let's start with your torso rotations. Depending on how your body feels, torso rotations may not just be about your spine. I certainly feel this in my hips, my gluteal muscles this morning. Bring your circle into your waist. Not only an internal organ massage, but also some gentle movement on your lumbar spine. Come to center, other leg in front. Let's rotate in the opposite direction. And bring your circle into your waist. Come back to center, go onto your shins, rock over your sit bones. Inhale your belly button forward, exhale it back. Hands to your knees, inhale your chest forward, exhale it back. And inhale, lift your chin to the ceiling. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, lift your chin. Exhale, chin to chest. Again, lift your chin. Chin to chest. Let's do that once more. Inhale, lift your chin. And chin to chest. Keep your chin against your chest, drop your shoulders. Slide your chin to the left. Slide right. Slide left. Slide right. Lift up and over to the left. Reach over with your chin. Lift up and over to the right. Up and over left. And up and over to the right. And bring your head to center. Left arm out to the left, right hand to your heart. Inhale left, exhale right. Start your rotation from your waist. And movement up into your chest, into your shoulder blades. Intentionally drawing your arms back. Using your back body to do that. And slow down, let's come back to center. Pause for a few breaths in the middle, focus on breathing through your nose. Long, deep breaths, fill your lungs on the inhale, empty your lungs on the exhale. And try to get 3 to 4 beats on your inhale and 3 to 4 beats on your exhale. Let your belly move and expand and your rib cage expand as you inhale. On your exhales, your ribs draw in and your belly draws in. Make your way to hands and knees. Knees under your hips, wrists under your shoulders. Let's do some balancing. Inhale, right arm, left leg up. Exhale, down. Inhale, left arm, right leg. Reach out with your right heel. Exhale, down. Inhale, right arm, left leg. Use this as a left leg stretch. Exhale, down. Inhale, left arm, right leg. And exhale, down. This time we'll hold for 5 breaths. Right arm, left leg. Press the floor away. Make a nice steady foundation. Press with your right shin. Lengthen your left arm. Feel even lengthen your right leg. Belly button draws into your spine. Breathe. And release. Left arm, right leg. Put your right heel away from you, toes draw towards you, flex your right foot. Thigh and toes point down towards the floor. Inwardly rotate your thigh. Relax your neck, your face, and the tops of your shoulders. And let your belly move as you breathe. And release. Curl your toes under, come into down dog. Step between your hands, half lift. Lift your chest, lift your chin, lengthen your spine. Forward fold. Arms out and overhead. Hands come to heart center. Move through series A. Inhale, arms out and overhead. Fold forward. Half lift. Plank. Come forward to chaturanga. You can touch your knees to the floor if you like. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, down dog. Let's take 5 breaths in down dog. If it feels good, pedal your feet. Getting a stretch in the backs of your legs. And forward half lift. Forward fold. Arms out overhead. Hands to heart center. Again, inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Half lift, inhale. Plank to chaturanga. Up dog. And down dog. Come forward, half lift. Forward fold. Reach out and overhead. Hands to heart center. Again, inhale, lengthen up. Forward fold. Half lift. Plank to chaturanga. Up dog. And down dog. Relax your face, your jaw, your neck. Press equally into both palms. Press equally in hands and feet. And draw your hips back. Next inhale, come forward, half lift. Fill your lungs. Fold forward. Reach out and overhead. Hands to heart center. Move through series B, Utkatasana, chair pose. Inhale. Forward fold. Half lift. Plank to chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Inhale, lift your left leg. Exhale it to the top, plant your feet, right heel down, warrior one. Arms alongside your ears. On your exhale, plank to chaturanga. Follow your exhale through. Inhale to up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, lift your right leg. Exhale, step it through. Plant both feet, warrior one. Plank to chaturanga. Up dog. And down dog. Let's take 5 breaths in down dog. Next inhale, come forward, half lift. Forward fold. Utkatasana. Hands to heart center. Do that again, Utkatasana. Draw your hips back, press into your feet. Forward fold. Half lift. to chaturanga. Up dog, down dog. Lift your left leg, inhale it up. Step it forward, right heel down. Warrior one, press equally into both feet. Plank to chaturanga, exhale through. Up dog, down dog. Lift your right leg, inhale it up, try to keep it straight as you lift it. Step it forward. Warrior one. Plank to chaturanga. Up dog and down dog. And forward half lift. Forward fold. Utkatasana. Arms alongside your ears, lengthen your spine. Let's hang out here for a few breaths. Listen to your heels, the balls of your feet. Reach your fingertips away from your hips. Lengthen. Bring your hands to heart center. Relax the tops of your shoulders. Right elbow to left knee. Press your palms together. Stack your shoulders. Stack your elbows. Lengthen the crown of your head away from your tailbone. Bring your torso parallel to the floor. Relax your shoulders. Let's go to the other side. Left elbow, right knee. Press your palms together. Draw your right shoulder blade back, your right rib cage. Unwind, hands to the mat, step back into plank. Shoulders over your wrists, fingers are spread. Press all parts of your palm into the floor. Pull your hips back into down dog. Step your left foot forward for triangle. Right heel down, straighten your left leg. Use your shin. Lengthen your legs, your spine, your neck. Right fingertips reach up to 12 o'clock. Open up. Rotate from your waist. Draw your right rib cage back. Look up to your right hand. See it reaching up. Lengthen your neck, using those neck muscles. Bring both hands to your left shin. Draw the crown of your head away from your tailbone. Press equally into both feet. Bend your left knee, half moon, left fingertips off to the left. Step onto your left foot. Right leg, hip height. Right hand to your hip to start off with. The left hand goes wherever you need it to go. Feel as a kickstand. Stack your hips. Right on top of left. Stack your shoulders. Open your chest. Right foot is flexed Right leg engaged, left leg, try to straighten it as much as you can, get a hamstring stretch in that. Right fingertips reach up to the ceiling, your palm faces in the same direction as your belly. Lengthen, reach away with everything. Neck, arms, legs, fingers. Bend your left knee, step back, down dog. Draw your hips back. Lengthen your waist. Right foot forward for triangle. Left heel down, straighten your right leg. That determines where your right hand goes. Lengthen your torso. Lengthen your neck. Draw your shoulders down away from your ears. Just long, deep breaths. Both hands to your right shin. You can rotate your left foot as you need it to make that back knee feel better. You can pivot on the ball of your left foot so your heel goes backwards a little bit more. Lengthen your neck. Shoulders draw back towards your hips as you pull your ears away from your hips. Bend your right knee, half moon, right fingertips off to the right. Left leg hip height. Open up your thigh and toes, point to the left. Good. Opening up your chest. When you're ready, left fingertips reach up towards the ceiling. Try to get as much of your body weight on your right leg as you can. So your right fingertips are just there for moral support. Nice long, deep breaths. Bend your knees, step back, down dog. Step or hop to seated, legs in front. Go for boat pose. Ankles and knees together. Arms shoulder height, thumbs up. Draw your shoulder blades together. Balance on your sit bones. Shins parallel to the floor. 5 breaths. Keep drawing your shoulder blades together. Keep your face relaxed. Long, deep breaths. Let your belly move as you breathe. And relax. Sit nice and tall. Relax your shoulders. Notice the things you needed to relax. Let's do that again. Set yourself back up. Ankles and knees together. Arms shoulder height. Shoulder blades together. Balance on your sit bones. Shins parallel to the floor. Write the alphabet with your feet. Big letters. Get movement in your ankles. And when you're done, let you know when you're done. Relax your face, relax your chest and your shoulders. Now let's do that one more time. Send hands underneath your knees. Shoulder blades together, balance. Shins parallel to the floor. Let's just see. Straighten your legs. Try to keep your shoulder blades together. This changes your balance. Engaging quadriceps. Your knees inwardly rotate. And release. Relax. And come onto your back. Let's practice bridge pose. Feet on the floor, feet hip width apart. Your feet are parallel. Arms next to your body so that if you bring your heels in, your heels are touching your fingertips. Sides of your shoulders draw down towards the floor. Press your feet into the floor. Tuck your tailbone, lift. Peel your spine off the floor. Keep your thighs drawing towards center. Keep all parts of your feet pressing into the floor, your heels, pinky toe side, the balls of your feet. Feel all 10 toes pressing into the floor but not gripping. If you can lift and feel the tops of your shoulders so that actually none of your back is on the floor. When we're down from the top vertebrae all the way down. And let's do that again. Lift yourself up, feet hip width apart. Press into your feet, tuck your tailbone, lift. And maybe you can tuck your shoulders under. If your shoulders are tucked under, maybe you can clasp your hands. Or maybe it's easier for you right now to grab onto the sides of your mat to help open up your shoulders and give you some leverage to lift. Release from the top down. Let's do one more bridge pose. Feet ready, plant your feet, tuck your tailbone, lift. Thighs draw towards center, feet press equally into the floor. Use the leg muscles as if you were trying to straighten your legs. And release. Come all the way down. Bring your knees into your chest. Press your low back into the floor. Lengthen your spine. Rock and roll from your tailbone up to your shoulders. Tailbone to your shoulders. Getting a nice back massage. One more rock and roll up to seated. Legs in front. Paschimottanasana. Flex your feet. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, come forward and down. On your inhales, you lengthen out through the crown of your head. On your exhales, you sneak forward and down. So that maybe you even feel this sort of like cyclical motion. It's not a big motion, but you feel this circular motion of breathing and moving yourself forward and down. Maybe even visualize your breath traveling up your torso, out through your spine, out through the crown of your head, and coming in through the soles of your feet, traveling along your legs, and then moving in that direction. Relax the tops of your shoulders. Arms alongside your ears, inhale, come up, lengthen up. Arms down to the sides. So for a twist, right foot to the outside. Plank that foot. Hug the leg with your left arm, right arm up, over and around. Plant your hand or use your fingertips. Left leg is engaged, left foot is flexed. Reach your left arm up, stretch the left side of your body. Bring your elbow to the outside. Your right leg, sit nice and tall. On your inhales, you lengthen. On your exhales, you rotate, starting from your rib cage. Draw your right rib cage back. Then your chest, then your shoulder, then your chin. Your chin stays parallel to the floor. Keep it away from your shoulder. Maintain your long, deep breaths, helping to massage your spine open. Look forward, unwind. Let's go to the other side, left foot to the outside. Left arm up, over and around. Reach your right arm up. Elbow to the outside, sit nice and tall. Use your breath to open up your chest. Massage your spine. The pose you started off with will be a different pose at the last breath. Look forward and unwind. Janu Sirsasana, tuck your right foot in. Make sure your hips and shoulders are square to the top. So if you need your foot to be higher up on your leg to accomplish that, do that. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, come forward and down. Draw the crown of your head towards the top of the mat. Grab the outside of your leg or foot with your right hand, straighten your spine. Left arm reaches forward, watch it go, wrap it around, keep wrapping it around your back so that your palm faces away from your body. Pull against your leg or your foot so you can lengthen your spine even more. Draw your left rib cage back, your chest, your chin. Unwrap your left arm. Reach to the top with both hands. Inhale, come up. Exhale, arms down. Switch sides. Left foot tucks in. Inhale, lengthen up. Lengthen your torso, reach up. Exhale, come forward and down. Shoulders out of your ears. Keep your right foot flexed, your right leg engaged. This is a forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, come forward and down. On your inhales, you're creating space. On your exhales, you're moving into that space. Grab onto your leg with your left hand, leg, foot, ankle. Lengthen your spine. Reach your right arm forward and open it up. Throw your right rib cage back, your chest, your shoulder. Wrap your arm around your body. Use that leverage. Pull against your leg to help lengthen your spine. Imagine your spine twisting from your tailbone all the way up to your neck and finally your skull. Look forward. Unwind. Reach towards the top. Arms alongside your ears. Inhale, come up, lengthen your torso. And arms down to your sides. All right, both legs in front. And the soles of your feet together for Baddha Konasana. Nice symmetrical pose. Grab onto your toes. Pull up on your feet. Pull down on your thighs. Lengthen your spine. Draw yourself forward and down. Your elbows come out. Your arms pull out and press against whatever they find. You're using that, pulling on your feet, pressing your elbows into your thighs, not only to help get your thighs to draw down, but also to get your shoulders out of your ears. Use your own body length to help open yourself up. Lengthen your spine to help tilt your pelvis. Lengthen your neck, lengthen your arms. And bring yourself up, pound your thighs. All right, come onto your back. Arms out to the side like a T. Palms face up or down, whatever feels best to you. Bring your knees into your chest. Take an inhale, exhale, legs to the right. And if it feels good, you can use your right arm to hold your legs there. Maybe even look to the left, getting a complete rotation of your spine. Bring your knees to center. Take an inhale, exhale, legs to the left. Bring your knees back to center, draw circles on the ceiling with your knees. Rock around your pelvis. Go in the opposite direction. Okay, feet to the floor. Let's practice Shavasana. Gary, would you like a blanket?
Sure. I would, thanks.
Okay. Back here, it's Shavasana if you like. Okay. Take a deep inhale. Sigh. Another deep inhale. And sigh. And an effortless breath. Let your body go. Skull, jaw, shoulders, arms, rib cage, belly, hips, thighs, shins, feet. Deepen your breath. Move your fingers and toes, wrists and ankles. Reach your arms above you on the floor. Put your legs away from you. And when you're ready, roll to one side. Ready? Bring yourself back up to your easy seated position. You have powers you never dreamed of. You can do things you never thought you could. There are no limitations in what you can do, except the limitations in your own mind as to what you cannot do. Don't think you cannot, think you can. Take a deep inhale. Blow it out. Deep inhale. Blow it out. One more inhale. Blow it out. Find your natural breath. Sit a little taller, lengthen your spine, lift the sides of your mouth. Think a positive thought about yourself. Think a positive thought about someone you love. And send a positive thought to someone who needs it. May all beings in the universe be happy and free, and may our actions and our thoughts contribute to their happiness and their freedom. Namaste. Well, thank you. Happy Monday. Enjoy it. Next Monday, no class. I am going to be at NASA. I mean, still in Cleveland,